What is up, me little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new mod review. Today, you guys, we are going to be checking out the brand new Dairy Cow mod by Panda Sam, Ice Mun Mun, and Miss Zord Yuki. So we are playing in Brindleton Bay on a lot that little Simsy made using my Sims, Bankmeyer, and his dog Tick, which will be on the gallery at Gen 2606. And I might even have a little creative sim up with them. I'm not 100% sure. In addition to the mod that we're obviously going to be highlighting today, I did want to add in a couple other mods and things of that sort to kind of give you a more immersive farm feeling, even though we don't have farming in The Sims 4. I do hope in the future it is something that they would consider, because I feel like it'd be a really fun aspect to the game, especially with all the off the grid items that we have been receiving lately. But that's just me. And I'll dive into those in just a quick little minute. You'll probably spot them around the lot. So how do you get your hands on a cow? You're probably wondering. Well, you're actually going to go into build mode. You're going to dive straight on into the search bar, because I feel like it's just so much easier. And then I think if you just type in cow, you're probably going to get all of the items that come with this download available in an instant. So you will see that there is a little hay pile, which actually feeds your cows autonomously if you just put it in their little enclosure or within a certain square footage of them. Otherwise, if your sim has a relatively good relationship with them, they'll actually autonomously feed them, or you can hand feed them. I don't know if you need a relationship with them to hand feed, but I know that your sim will just like autonomously do that if they're good friends. So I do believe these little treat bags actually help with the different types of milk you can get. That's right, you guys, you can actually get milk from your cows, and I do believe there's like 15 different types of flavors with custom buffs. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. There are so many freaking notes to this mod. I was not expecting it. So yes, you'll also get the little sign in there as well, somewhere in your build mode. And then once you purchase the sign, you'll click on it, and then you'll notice that there is another option to purchase a cow. You have a wide variety of different cows to choose from, so choose wisely. Obviously, if you want to kind of create and build your own little farm, start with one cow, make some money, maybe purchase another one. Like I said, $1,500. They're quite expensive. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with a traditional white cow with black patches. Of course, there are a few other ones. We've got a tan, russet, dark brown. We've got like a white cow with some gray patches. We also got like a white cow with some brown patches. Literally all different types of cows. I'm going to go with this one here. And then once you click on it, you'll notice that your cow just spawns. It is so cute. So cows can actually die of old age. They will have their own little info panel, which will allow you to kind of keep tabs on them. And not to mention, as you guys can see, they are actually animated, which I find so damn adorable. Jen, press play. There we go. Oh my God. I'm such a dork. But yeah, do you notice like the little ears twitching and the eyes blinking and the tail doing this little shaky thing? It is seriously so cute. So once you hover over your cow, like I told you guys earlier, you're going to get a little info bar. It is kind of going all over the place because I actually think it's following the animations of the tail, which is weird. So you're going to get like a hunger bar, a milk bar, and an energy bar. And that's kind of how you're going to keep track of how your cow is doing. Now, once you click on your cow, you're going to be greeted with 5 different options. You can ask the cow about their day. You can name your cow. You can talk to them. You can yell at them. And then there's this little tab called Dairy Cow. I haven't been able to dive into that, obviously, so we'll check that out in just a moment. But first, we're going to start with naming our cow. Ginger sounds like a great name, so we're going to go with that. And then we're going to have Banks come over here and ask Ginger about her day. I kind of had to push her back a little bit because she was like way too freaking close. Now that we've actually built a little bit of a relationship with Ginger, she will be in our relationship panel. I am noticing that Banks does have a little moodlet saying new cow. It looks like a new cow has joined the household. Now, what to name it. Going back to the dairy cow menu, you're gonna notice right off the bat, once you purchase your cow, a lot of these options are going to be blurred, but you will also see that you can feed your cow a variety of different things. You can feed them coconuts, cocoa, chickpeas, cherry. You can also feed them bananas, almonds, hay. And then if you move in to the second tier, basically you have more options. And then I do believe there might even be like a third tier. I'm not 100% sure, but the list goes on and on, or maybe it just like rotates back to the first tier. I'm not sure. But basically what it means to feed your cow these different types of ingredients is essentially the milk that they will indeed produce. I do believe you can even send your cow to the butcher, but if your sim has a relationship with them over, I do believe like 70%, they'll get like a lost a friend amulet or something. And if you're not a big fan of sending your cow to the butcher, we do have a more sustainable option for you with a different mod, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. So I love the like animations. I think it is so cute. We can't feed Ginger right now because she's not hungry enough. I do believe we have to wait like 4 hours or so. I'm gonna let the game go ahead and maybe, you know, do its thing a little bit. But first I actually want to have Myers, like, why do I call Myers? Banks, I'm sorry, I can't even get it straight. I'm actually gonna have him come over and collect the hay. So once you select the hay, you will notice that you will have a couple different options. You can collect hay, put in inventory, and then enable auto eating. I don't know if him collecting the hay makes it go away, but look, there's some hay in your inventory, so I guess it's like a harvestable almost, which is really freaking cool. So where do I start? Over here in the moodlet panel, we have fresh hay. The smell of fresh hay makes the heart sing. And then, as you guys can see, we have about 6 bales or so. We can sell each bale of hay for like 5 simoleons, or whenever Ginger's hungry, we can feed her. So you will also notice some of the options to feed her. Other items have been enabled. That is because your girl was recording and had literally no freaking idea. So I wanted it to also open up these little treat bags just so we could maybe feed her a nice little concoction of some other items to produce a custom milk. I kind of want to feed her a cherry just to see what will happen. At the moment, her hunger is meh. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. And her energy is also okay, and her milk is low. All right, so immediately we can grab some cherry milk. Obviously, you guys can see what's going on here. He's got both hands on the steering wheel, and we are harvesting some cherry milk. That is seriously so cute. Wait, hold on. Shouldn't you have a license for being that ugly? I'm sorry. You just sound a little bit jealous. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I love the animations on this thing. All right, so we are going to check out our yield. I'm also noticing we have some ginger in here. We've got a few other items that came from those treat packets. What is this? Pine nuts? Interesting. I think these are these custom or no? Maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. I think all this stuff actually comes from existing expansions and stuff packs and yada 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 that you have in game, so keep that in mind. As I was trying to say earlier, we have now a cherry milk canister. We can sell this for 240 simoleons. So making her money back is going to be super damn easy. So once you go and have your milk canister in the inventory, obviously this is the item that you're going to get that's containing your milk. You can have your sim go and open it. I'm not sure what's going to happen next. Apparently you're going to have a bunch of different bottles of cherry milk. That is seriously so freaking cool. And I love how the rain is coming out right as Banks is about to drink his cherry milk, and it is redder than red, y'all. Redder than red. I love it. Okay, so according to the mod notes, your sim will get a custom moodlet depending on what type of milk they ingest. So obviously we created cherry. So we got cheeky cherry, a little tart, a little sweet, and a whole lot of rockin' red milk. I did want to go and try a couple other milk options, but since Ginger is feeling relatively full at the moment, we won't be able to do that. Also, side note off camera, I did notice how she like dropped her head down and I thought she passed away, but she actually she was sleeping. She was having a whole nap, and I thought that was really cute. But then also I noticed after we actually harvest her milk from the first time, and then she went to sleep, this menu was completely gone. So if that happens, you might have to purchase another dairy cow. Anyways, while I'm waiting for her hunger to go down a little bit further, and also maybe her energy bar, so I can show you guys what it is for your cow to fall asleep, I also wanted to kind of briefly talk about the chicken coop by Ice Mun Mun. Now, I actually have a very in-depth review on this in case you guys are interested. I will link it down below if you want me to go into greater detail on the possibilities and capabilities of the chicken coop. Unfortunately, there aren't any animations to this. This is based off of The Sims 3. You will need to purchase your chicken coop, set it up, and then also buy chickens. You can collect eggs and eat them and use them as ingredients. It's quite cute how in-depth you can get with your chicken coop, and also a bunch of different moodlets will come along with it. Now, if you're itching and scratching to be able to save a cowboy and ride a horse, actually I think it's the other way around, then I might just so happen to have the mod for you. Everyone, meet Farsi. If you're wondering why she's a little stiff, that is because technically Farsi isn't a horse, but rather a bicycle. However, there are a few different things that you can do with Farsi. You can feed Farsi, you can pet her, you can put them in your inventory, and you can set them as your preferred bike and ride around on the horse, Farsi. Obviously, this isn't a super functional horse, but Farsi has pooped. Please clean up the mess. Oh my God, where's the mess? I'm really curious because I don't see it anywhere close to the horse. But anyway, I know that this is kind of not really what we are anticipating. What is happening to Farsi? Why does she look like this? Oh my God, I'm scared. I know it's not exactly like, oh my God. No, that is way too realistic. Oh my God. Anyways, I don't even know where I was with this review on Farsi. Oh God, make sure you put the kickstand up. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, yes, I know this isn't a real horse and maybe the animations aren't the best, but that poop is realistic though. I'm still really excited that modders were able to even come up with this, to be honest. Now, if you want it to feel a little more realistic, there is a mod that is called like choose your own helmet, and essentially your Sims can wear a helmet or they can kind of do without. That way you're not wearing a helmet while wearing your horse, or wearing your horse, oh my God, riding your horse. But also I do believe when horseback riding, sometimes you wear a helmet. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, yes, the animation is a little clippy. It really is. I'm not gonna lie, rough around the edges. But again, somebody took the time out of their day to make this. Somebody took the time out of their day to make this for free. And even though it isn't perfect, I mean, it is promising for what could come in the future. So we're gonna get off Farsi here. She's kind of making me feel a little seasick, but oh my God, I cannot get over that poo. So your Sims should be able to demount and then put their horse in their inventory. And let's just take them back to the farm really quick because I wanted to show you guys a few other things while we're here. So I did mention a little bit earlier in the video that you could harvest meat a more ethical way. And basically, if you have the cooking overhaul mod and you have the meat wall, you'll be able to do a few different things. So obviously from your cow, you'll be able to harvest them, which I'll show you guys in a second. But if you don't want to do that, which I totally don't blame you, you could kind of play pretend and use this cooking overhaul mod and harvest red meat, harvest poultry, harvest pork. So I'm actually gonna have Banks come over here and harvest our wall, and then you guys will notice you'll actually have some poultry in your inventory. Again, with the cooking overhaul mod or just the game in general, you'll be able to use these ingredients for, oh my God, that is so weird. For wait, hold on a second. Wait, oh my God, you'll be able to use the ingredients for future meals. Now, little Ginger is taking a nap, and I wasn't expecting her to walk out of her cage to do this, but apparently that can be done. This is really freaking crazy. So I'm gonna have Banks come over here. I was gonna have him feed her some hay. We do actually have a few other ingredients to give her some customizable milk, but I did want to just give her some traditional hay, just for the simple fact that I wanted to see what the regular milk looked like. And I love that she actually moves around. She doesn't stay in one place, and that is pretty freaking cool. So let's feed her a little bit of hay, and you can kind of see it in his hand there, which I think is so sweet. And then we should be able to grab our milk, which we're gonna do. It's getting a little bit dark, so bear with me here. Hopefully you guys can see. And he's going to do the same animation that we saw earlier. We're gonna notice the milk coming out of the udders, and then once we've gone ahead and harvest the milk canister, you will be able to sell it, or I do believe you will be able to sell it as a whole, or you could, even if you wanted to, like sell the glass individually. It's kind of up to you. Maybe if you have eco lifestyle, you could have one of those little tables and, you know, set it up at the community event. It's up to you. But I did want to talk about something really sad. Okay, just look at your keyboard for a second if you have this mod and shift click the cow. You'll be able to enable meat collecting, which means Ginger's got to go, right? If you wanted a more realistic experience, this is fantastic. Speaking of which, I actually have another mod that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, and it is like my first farming mod or something along the lines. Basically, in a nutshell, Kawaii Stacy came up with a mod that enables pets to have different purposes. So pets will look like sheep or cows or goats or whatever it is, and you can also collect and harvest meat from them that way. But I feel like with the mods that I've shown you, this pretty much covers everything, but if you wanted more pets on your farm, that's another option for you guys as well. So we are going to send the cow to the shop. Choosing this will permanently send the cow away, and you'll receive meat in return for recipes or selling. This is going to literally break my heart, but it's instant and painless. Obviously, you will get your meat in your inventory. Cooking with meat requires the Seriously Cooking overhaul mod, basically the mod that enables the ability to do the whole meat harvesting thing. Get the mod. It's fantastic. It's great. Now I'm supposed to have a moodlet where he's sad about Ginger. Oh, you can also build relationships with the chicken coop, but I'm noticing for whatever reason those aren't working. However, we did get another moodlet that says feed the cow. I just fed the cow. Now I can collect some milk. If you guys are interested in picking up this mod, it is available on Patreon for a pledge. However, it will be released to the public, I do believe, around March 4th. All of the information in regards to this mod and any mod that I've talked about or even covered in this video will be available on my website at xurbansimsx.com. I have provided a little link in the description for convenience. And yeah, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.